What's up? I'm listening to The Lounge. D-Marie Love. The whole team stay tuned in. Just cuz.
What's up, people? It's your girl, D-Marie Love and
Anissa Nicole.
And you are listening to episode 11 of The Lounge on KBLP, the greatest podcast station in the nation. Just in case you didn't know, we had to remind you for the 100th time what you are listening to. Thank you so much, everybody that's listening live. Shout out to everyone else going to be in the chat. You know, we have a very special episode today, so I'm very, very, very excited. How's everybody doing today? Anissa, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for tonight.
Yeah, me too. And you're looking adorable, like a little China doll. I love this girl. Yeah, so we're really very excited today. We have, obviously, lots of things to talk about.
Yeah.
And we have a VIP coming to the lounge today.
Very important person.
Yes, a very special guest. And she goes by, well, she doesn't go by the name, it's her birth name. Miss Gabrielle Walsh. And she's a beautiful, amazing, wonderful young
talented
lady. Yes,
actress.
She's an actress, and you know we got to bring back that TBD talk segment today.
In honor of Gabrielle Walsh.
In honor of us having an actual Vampire Diaries character in the house.
Yeah.
Not physically in the house. That would be cool.
That'd be great, though. Maybe next time.
Yeah. So, hey, everyone in the chat. Welcome to episode 11. Guys, some things have been happening. Some things have transpired since the last episode.
Yeah.
Now, before we get into it, for our new listeners, we're going to tell you about ourselves, okay? I go by D-Marie Love. I'm a podcaster, obviously, a YouTuber, a writer, a creator, and a big dreamer. An aspiring traveler.
I love that. Aspiring traveler.
Yes, that's exactly what I am. And Miss Anissa?
Yeah, I'm Anissa Nicole. I'm 24 years old. Science major, wanting to pursue physical therapy. So that's a little bit about myself.
Yes, and like we have told you guys before, we're nerds, so.
Yeah, that's us. We're complete nerds. I mean, I like science, so I mean, it doesn't really get much nerdier than that.
Yeah,
right?
this whole show is based on our nerdiness. But anyways, it's a really exciting show, like I've said. So let's get into our news. Not really. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna follow up on some things.
Yeah,
that we were
follow
talking
up
about.
some old stories that we've covered.
So last week we talked about Kim Kardashian and that horrible story of her getting robbed at gunpoint in Paris.
Yeah.
The one place you would think it would be pleasant. That something like that would not happen. Now, I'm not going to say any names, but someone in the chat last week implied that maybe Kim Kardashian was
that's
not
right.
being completely truthful about that story. Yeah? Anybody know? Anybody want to come forward?
I was like, no.
It was like, it wasn't me. No, but Media Takeout, and actually not just Media Takeout, but a few different, I wouldn't say the most trustworthy
Tabloids,
yes,
gossip magazines,
ran a story that Kim Kardashian was not telling the truth.
Yep.
And it said that she faked the whole thing. They planned it for whatever reason. That just seems like a weird thing to. Even though you did bring up the Ryan Lochte thing last time, and you're like, well, he did it. Like,
no, I said he did it, but I didn't think that she made it up whatsoever. That was way too far-fetched. It's unfortunate that she went through that experience and to now be called a liar over it. That's horrible. She just faced a traumatic event in her life, so I feel kind of bad for that, and I don't really blame her for suing them.
Honestly. Yeah, that's what we was getting into. It's she's not playing any games. Like, she's suing Media Takeout, who nobody believes anything that's posted on Media Takeout, but I think she's doing it just to prove a point. I don't think it's because it's that she thinks, that people actually believe Media Takeout and that it could ruin her reputation. I think she's just trying to prove a point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't blame her for that.
Yeah, so. I don't know, but she's suing the pants off of them for right now, and it's kind of what they get because they've been telling lies about people for as long as I can remember.
They need to be put. I
can't read that junk on Media Takeout.
I've never read any of their stuff or the stories that they come out with.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't waste your time. Even things like TMZ and things like that. It's not. I couldn't be famous. I couldn't deal with the constant. Random, just waking up every day and there's a new
story about you,
and even more so than that, like I think I could handle that, but I couldn't handle every single time I step out the house. There's 10 people taking pictures of me.
Oh God!
I didn't tell you could take my picture,
right?
Like
you'd have rights to your own pictures and your own, like that's just wrong. But when you go into the public eye, you give up your rights for that type of thing, So, look at Britney Spears. She's getting a biopic made of her. She doesn't approve of it, but she has no say in it because once you go into the celebrity public light, like you can't go back. Anyone can do anything.
I guess, but some people become famous involuntarily.
That too. That's true.
And that's when I feel even more bad. Like there's some people who you would say live for the fame and they'll do anything to be famous and remain famous. I could never be that type of person. I want to be successful, but I want to be like in the cut successful.
Like behind the scenes successful.
Yeah. And but so there has to be lines and boundaries. Like when Jennifer Lawrence caught a paparazzo climbing on her balcony to get pictures of her inside her house.
Yeah.
Lines are being crossed, and he should have been arrested.
Yeah.
That's not okay. So I just want to shout out everybody in the chat that's just jumped in already. That we got Everett, Teresa, Rob, Nakona, hey girl, and Caesar, love you guys, and Deborah. So, in other news, Donald Glover, you might know him as Childish Gambino, actor, stand-up comedian, rapper, and he's on his new show Atlanta, which has been getting great reviews, and he's very daring because he had an episode where he had a black guy play Justin Bieber.
Nice.
He had a black Justin Bieber. That was hilarious. Even though it kind of made sense. But
oh, man.
And he just had his first baby. And nobody knew that he was expecting.
Yeah.
But I think it's just like the cutest thing ever. See, and he's famous, and somehow he was able to keep that on the wraps. And I find that incredible, because how?
A lot of people do that, though. Even with their relationships, I don't know, they just find a way of keeping their personal life personal, and then their career and their job that's public.
Some people just can't do it though, right?
Yeah, some
it's
can't.
Not possible.
I mean, yeah, probably not. I guess it depends on what kind of fame level you're on.
Even with people who are as private as like Beyonce and Jay-Z, and then just one slip up and everybody across the world sees Solange beating the crap out of Beyonce's husband in the elevator, and I know that's not something that they ever would have wanted to put out there, but I mean,
exactly, yeah.
And even some people, I guess it's easier when you're a guy to keep like a pregnancy secret.
Yeah, because
somebody like Janet Jackson, she just announced that she's pregnant, but we had already
officially,
we had already
known,
and she's 50. I find that so amazing.
Well, that's why she came out too, saying that it was like her own little blessing, miracle. So
I'll admit, I was a little salty at first when I found out she was trying to have a baby, only because of the timing. Janet Jackson is my queen. Yeah. And I have been waiting years for that comeback. And finally, she dropped a new single.
Yeah. She canceled her tour because
it was dope. Yeah. She was about to go on tour. I was excited. And I was like, yes, Janet is back. And then, I'm trying to have a baby now. Even though I've been on break for 10 years and I had 10 years to have a baby. I was like, Janet, what are you doing? Why didn't you could have had like 10 kids in the break that you had?
And then be back. Yeah.
Why would you wait until you get all your fans all riled up and excited, and now this is the time that you choose to have a baby? But it's her choice.
Yeah,
it's her choice. She's married now. That's what they wanted to do. So I can't be a hater.
So congratulations to them.
Congratulations to Janet and to Donald Glover on their children. They're not having children together, but if you're just tuning in, it's The Lounge on KBLP, the greatest podcast station in the nation. So hello to everyone in the chat. So we have so much things to talk about with our guests tonight. We had other topics. You know what? I'm gonna save them because I want to get our guest on. So I'm just she's gonna tell you about herself, but just to give you a brief introduction for the people that don't know. Her name is Miss Gabrielle Walsh. Gabrielle, I do it every time.
Gabrielle Walsh.
I don't know what is that name. I've known people with that name growing up, and I always butchered it. And it's such a pretty name. It's ridiculous. The young lady is an actress. You have seen her in things like East Los High, her new show Making Moves. You've seen her in The Vampire Diaries, Paranormal Activity, Marked Ones. You know, me and Anissa and Nicole are rabid horror fans.
Yeah.
So we're really excited to talk to her about some of the things that she's worked on. And we gotta get her on.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We'll save the trivia for another time. And when we come back, I'm gonna play some music. When we come back, we're gonna have our guest on the line. So thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in live. And this song I'm gonna play now is actually from a previous guest that we've had, Sane, from episode 4. So if you can just hold on, I'm gonna play Let Me Go. I love this song. When I come back, we're gonna have Miss Gabrielle on the line. It's The Lounge.
Back to your ex, huh? I can't believe you actually left, ma. Just like a nap from the stress, ma. When all I really asked for a text, ma. Damn, are we really apart now? You playing the crib, I'm waiting on Whip Park round. I used to beat it up, now your heart down. For this other brother, I thought loving her was smart found. The plan wasn't double her from start. Now she fucking with a pass on a sexual path that won't let him go. Here is my letter, wrote this rap in my pleasure though. Removing these loads back, just to let her know. Let me go. You let me go. You let me go. You let me go. This love shit is unreal. I ran across it more in my young years. Feelings were adored when young still. For the most part, you mature to have monks build. For what? To save it all for your old guy? Cause you won't let it speak, I'm the no side. If you were to choose, it's obvious who the troll side. Dumped him, could've had it jumping like a low ride. I heard he got you whipped, but he stole ride. Now I'm on a curve, you like swerve when you go by. I'm a man at the end, wanna know why. Never had to spend to get a chick buying clothes size. I'm grown and I know pride. Tucked away, I'ma get the fuck away and go hide. Giving me cold looks till I'm froze. I catch you on a rebound, you ain't gotta throw line. Let me go. You let me go. You let me go. You let me go. Yeah, I knew it from the get-go. They say they really into you, then let go. Right after a sex moment in the room when next hold each other and discuss home moving her in was next though. Guess it was a gas up Texaco. The mother just want your ass and a passenger for show and rhyme through their hoes getting mad at her. Realizing it was just a day ago they was satin, but haven't met a woman who was bad as her. So blindsided by a plain nigga crashing her. Cause the lane that she chose getting cash instead of building a home and our name he just smashing her. Damn, I didn't see this coming at me. Should probably make her way back to him when the famous snatch me. Fuck it, I'm long gone and I'm distant now. We see the ones who want it when missed down. You let me go. You let me go. You let me go. You let me go.
What's up? You're listening to episode 11 of The Lounge, Hot VIPs and Dealbreakers with Dealbreakers and
Anissa Nicole.
And our very, very special guest, Miss Gabrielle.
Is it my turn?
Oh, wait, sorry.
She wants to introduce herself.
Yeah,
okay.
We're gonna let her introduce herself.
Yeah.
I was like, you led me in there, so I was like, is it my turn to say Gabrielle?
But I said it right. Alright, so say what's up to the people, Miss Gabrielle.
What's up, everybody? I'm happy to be on the lounge right now. How's everybody doing?
We're so happy to have you on the lounge.
That's so excited to have you.
We called you a VIP. This is real official right now, Gabrielle. I don't know if you know that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.